Hey y'all, this is Allison from the Allison Knows podcast. Who was Roy Cohn? What was his influence on Donald Trump? To the listeners of the Allison Knows podcast, especially those that are questioning their past support, let's unpack how Roy Cohn, his mentorship of Donald Trump, shaped the political crisis we're facing today. I mean, no BS. It's directly in proportion to what's going on with us right now. This isn't about partisan rhetoric. It's about tracing a decades long playbook of manipulation, denial, authoritarianism that has truly brought us to the brink. And it's the brink of democratic erosion. So Roy Cohn, let's frame it out. Roy Cohn, the architect of Trump's win at all cost mentality. And I have I'm reading from some references and research because it's a lot to kind of pack into a memory here, but it's kind of interesting. You have to see the history of it to get the point of it and to understand the rationale of it. So here we are. Roy Cohn, a controversial lawyer whose rise to fame was during the MacArthur era. It's Red Scare era, became Trump's mentor in the 1970s. His philosophy was simple: attack, counterattack, and never apologize. When the Justice Department sued Donald Trump and his father in 1973 for racial discrimination in their housing practices, Cohen didn't advise compliance or accountability. Instead, he told Trump to countersue the federal government for $100 million, a move that one of Cohen's relatives called ignoring the facts and going after your attacker. Though the countersuit failed, the Trump settled without admitting guilt, and Trump internalized Cohen's lesson, and it's basically a public perception trumps the truth. From real estate to the White House, a pattern of authoritarianism. Let's fast forward to 2024. Trump's allies have rolled out Project 2025. It's a 222-page plan to gut the nonpartisan civil service and replace federal workers with loyalists, effectively enabling Trump to govern as an unchecked executive. The Heritage Foundation, who crafted the plan, calls it a Trump-driven operation. We're living that right now. The goal to dismantle safeguards against authoritarianism, much like Cohen taught Trump to dismantle accountability in the 1970s. These are the parallels. Let's explore a couple of them. In 1973, Cohen defends Trump by attacking the Justice Department. In 2024, Trump pledges to weaponize the Justice Department against critics. In 1975, Cohen spins a settlement as a victory despite no admission of guilt. In 2025, Trump allies falsely claim his 2024 win proves the 2020 election was stolen, a lie debunked by bipartisan officials, courts, and even Trump's own administration. So, the 2024 election, a manufactured mandate. Let's confront the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room claims that the 2024 election exposed 2020 fraud, where pants on fire lying. Biden's 80 million 2020 votes weren't a lie. They were certified by Republican and Democratic officials alike. The drop in Democratic votes in 2024 reflects voter shifting preferences, not proof of past fraud. Well, right there, I'm going to insert my intuition and my observation skills. I disagree with that. I believe that the election was a certifiable steal by Trump, his Trumplicans, his triple Trumpers, his Trump Republicans, his Trumpism. And also, too, was helped by Elon Musk. But I mean, let's kick out a name out there that you may want to go do some research on. His name is Michael Conley. Michael Conley died in a plane crash in 2021, I believe. And he ironically was on his way to a deposition to actually squeal. So we don't necessarily want to call this anymore the art of the steal. I call it the art of the squeal because I suspect that this year we're going to see with unvarnished eyes and without any gaslighting exactly what the truth looks like. It should be fun. It should be truly entertaining. Even Trump's own special counsel, Jack Smith, concluded there was sufficient evidence to prosecute Trump for 2020 election interference, a case halted only because his steal was effective in 2024. Anyway, now to those of you who regret your vote, this isn't about owning the libs or economic anxiety. It's about recognizing that Trump's playbook, crafted by Cohen, relies on erosion and eroding trust in institutions to consolidate power. Self-interest right here. Project 2025 isn't a political agenda. It's a roadmap for autocracy. When Trump asks, where is my Roy Cohn? He's not longing for a lawyer. He's longing for someone to help him dismantle democracy itself. The good news, it's not too late to reject this Trump doctrine. There are still some things that are there that can work. But I tell you what, right now, being a former veteran, and I can tell you from my standpoint and understanding of American politics and American government, the judicial system is performing in my mind like a limp dick. So if it's gonna work for us, then hopefully it will work for us, but I doubt it. So let's see if the justice system and the judicial system are going to take care of things, because I tell you what, we are very, very close to that point where the military is going to say, oh, fuck that. We're not going to be doing any of that, and you're not going to be doing any of that. So let's just see what happens. And you can actually talk to your leaders. Demand leaders value truth over spin, accountability over loyalty, democracy over dominion. The alternative is a future where winning means losing everything we hold sacred. I am Allison, host of the Allison Knows podcast, cutting through the noise with facts, not fear. And I tell you this, I sit here in 5 of the many marginalized communities that are out there. I am a veteran. I am ethnically blended. My gender is female. My spouse is female. I am self-employed. And I will say this, as a United States citizen and properly trained and skilled by the United States Army, I will tell you what, I don't need to F around and find out, but I will tell you this, that my glasses are clean, I see clearly, and I see right now that there are a lot of people that are petrified. Well, I tell you what, use that fear not only to protect yourself, but to serve others and to serve yourself. Because right now, that energy that you're feeling, I'm going to give it a name for you. It's called the dragon energy. And when that dragon opens its mouth and gets ready to burn and scald this earth like it's going to, you need to understand something. Donald Trump is only one man. What you need to destroy is the doctrine that is uplifting him. And what you need to pay attention to is you need to realize that he also knows that his time is limited. His time is not only limited because God has control. His time is also limited simply because he knows that the proof is out there and it's coming to him, and every single day that he wakes up, that he still can wake up in either Mar-a-Lago or the White House. He knows that he is on borrowed time. So until next time, this is Allison from the Allison Knows podcast. Be well, stay well, stand up, stand out. Take it easy.